Hi guys, good evening. How's it going? How all of you doing? So today I'm in the kitchen. I finished work and thinking of making some king snapper fish. Thinking of just putting some light spices and grilling it and then boiling some veggies and having it with that. Yeah, so I did grocery shopping yesterday. We got some corn and some coleslaw mixed shredded veggies. So I might just have this with a little bit of mayonnaise. You can even, have some bread along with it too. So yeah, anyway, so that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to cook for lunch today. So there you go guys. So we got two snapper fish portions. There's a whole lot in there. So this was the skin on one, and it's about 1 kilo. Cost about 30 bucks or something like that. But yeah. So here it is guys. I'm just going to lightly season it and also put some masala. So I've changed my oil to the avocado cooking oil, and for anything else, suppose I'm having a sandwich with bread and honey, I put a little bit of olive oil because olive oil is not good for cooking, whereas avocado oil is known to be healthier. So there it is. So in a world that we live in today, when we live in a world like this, sometimes the cheapy is not the bestie. Cheap, you want to save money, you want to buy cheap stuff, but when you are ingesting it, when you're consuming it, sometimes cheap is not the best, and sometimes even expensive is not the best. You just have to research and see which is suitable. So that's why I'm changing to avocado oil, because I heard coconut oil is not the healthiest. I think ghee is also good. So yeah, just trying to stick with you know things that are less, I mean, that are known to have less chemicals, I would say. And those products are not always cheap, unfortunately. Before I used to use the air fryer, but now they're saying that's also not good for health, so using that too much is not good. So I'm just going to grill it, and I'll just be sticking to using the oven. Okay, so I'm just going to put some cracked pepper. This is my spice box guys, and I have mixed a few different spices in each of them, so it's not just one spice. So I'll just put some salt and then a little bit of each of these spices. So some salt, some turmeric, and then these ones all mixed. I think this is coriander, and this might be garam masala mixed with nutmeg. I don't know guys, because these days I don't have time to make cooking videos, so I just mix them all for my own ease of use. This one has ajwan, cumin seeds, I think fennel seeds in it. It's a mix, and some cinnamon. This one has chili mixed with something, I think it's a curry powder. And that's it. It's good to have spices. I was tempted to add some herbs in as well, so but I'm just leaving it simple. A little bit of avocado oil. Here guys, let's just marinate it nicely. I'm not slitting the fish. Just gonna put it nicely all over the fish, and then we can grill it up. This is my grill, y'all. And there we are. Let it grill up. So on weekdays, because I'm quite busy, it's always easy cooking. It's either sandwich or some veggies with some meat or fish. So just easy cooking, not the traditional Indian style of doing things. Or if I want biryani or dosa or something like that, I just order from the restaurant because it's easier, because you can't manage work and be in the kitchen. And also my son's nap plan exam is coming, so I'm teaching him that as well. Normally I don't teach him, I just let him study on his own and let the tutors and class teachers teach him. But with nap plan, I'm actually also teaching him, because I did buy him the books to learn. So yeah, time just flies during the week. So anyway, it's grilling nicely. Yeah guys, with a lot of things happening around the world, you need to go inward spiritually. You got to self-reflect. You got to see what's best in order to live a better life on this planet. And for that, you got to keep away from social media to an extent. You got to keep away from all the negativity, remove the clutter. So always decluttering, and for that I have to keep away from social media. So I try to balance everything, but I'm not neglecting you guys, whoever is watching my videos or have been watching my videos for a while. It's just a lot of things are going on, on our planet, and I'm a spiritual being, I'm a spiritual human being, so we have to be in tune with everything, and for that we got to go inward and sometimes even isolate to get answers and wisdom, the divine wisdom. So that's why you guys don't see me as much, but just doing my thing. Also, this month is my birthday month, so the month before my birthday is always a month for self-reflection, and my birthday month is a time for transition, out with the old, in with the new. Why is this corn having this bit? So I'm going to cut this off and use the rest. Yeah guys, and I'm just going to put some water and boil this in my rice cooker. And I love to have sweet corn with a little bit of chaat masala. It gives us that Indian street food beachy vibes. Let's have a look at that fish. I was just going to put the corn into the rice cooker. Boiled at the end, I'll sprinkle it with a little bit of chaat masala. For now, just putting some salt and this water. I'm going to boil it. That's going to boil away. Giving this a good boil and place it off into the bowl. I'm going to add some aioli and my favorite mayonnaise. So this is my favorite brand. It's the Praise mayonnaise. There you go guys, and I also added a little bit of tomato ketchup. You can give it a good mix. That's a lovely creamy, garlicky, mixed salad coleslaw. There we are. Enjoying cooking with me at my kitchen today. Very crunchy, nice and fresh. Corn our fish. It's getting there. Sweet corn is the one that's going to take longer to cook. There we go guys, so we can plate up our grilled fish. Nice, hot and steamy. There we are, a lovely snapper seasoned with some masala and grilled. And put our lovely salad. I put some lime juice sprinkled over it to give it that nice kick, isn't it? Okay guys, there it is, nicely plated up, looking colorful. Okay guys, so here's our corn. This corn is turning red. See, I don't know what's happening to the food we are consuming these days guys in this world, but try not to eat the red bits, I guess. Hopefully it's safe, because people are injecting everything with many things, so always boil the veggies, throw the dirty water, and even with meat, first you boil it in water, throw the dirty water, and then only consume these things, because our food is all being tampered with mostly. Even the other day in the news it came that the spinach was poisoned in Australia because some poisonous herb grew next to it. We have to be very careful, especially when it's things that we consume, because we are what we eat. And in today's world, nothing is natural anymore. Everything is fake. So we just got to be careful, even with food, and especially with the food we consume every day. Live to eat. Was it the other way around? Eat to live? Yeah, that way. Eat to live, but don't live to eat. Eat only how much you want. Some of the days you can fast, so your body has a time to heal from all the toxins and things like that. I've never seen corn turning red like this. I don't know what's going on with the corn. I just bought this yesterday from Woolworths. It was in the fridge, but yeah. So guys, I just threw off that water and I put a new batch of water, filled it up to the top so that all the corn pieces are nicely immersed, because I've never seen the corn turning red like this. So I'm just going to boil it once again, double boil it, just to be sure and remove the red bits from the corn. Because as you guys know, even chickens are not laying eggs anymore, because eggs have become very expensive. Why have the eggs become very expensive? Because chickens are not laying eggs anymore. Why are chickens not laying eggs anymore? Because people are busy taking syringes and poking these chickens with a lot of things to increase their weight. Now they have added, you know, things into the chicken feed. Now the chickens have become sterile because they're trying to make human beings sterile and depopulate us. What y'all? So nobody's standing up against it. We all, unfortunately, the sheep. So, you know, until some changes come to the world, we just have to be very cautious of what we eat these days. This year is spiritually a very difficult year in terms of people's health, in terms of people's fertility, because mostly when women are going sterile, or they are, you know, most of them are on contraceptives because they don't want to have too many kids on their own. But at the same time, this depopulation is a thing, and a lot of other changes happening in nature itself, with the amount of earthquakes and things going on. So this is why we have to keep away from the negativity, go inward spiritually, and declutter ourselves in every way, emotionally, physically, in terms of our hormones, in terms of our you know, general well-being, because people's health has been turning into a total mess in the past few years. If it's done intentionally or not, we don't know. We can only do things to safeguard ourselves and our near and dear loved ones, isn't it? Like, I used to be so passionate about food at one time. I used to make a lot of cooking videos, very presentable. But these days I try to eat less because the food itself is being tampered with. As you know, the salmon fish, they have made genetically modified salmon. They put it into the ocean, and these genetically modified salmons went and killed the natural salmon. So even the salmon that we eat is said to be not the real thing, not the real fish. And what's going on with all the fish? You can see videos of, you know, numerous amounts of fish lying dead in the shore because of all the pollution and contamination that's happening in the ocean, and that's what we are consuming. So we got to be careful, guys. I wish these people who took the syringes and poked into our veggies and food and other species just took that syringe and poked it into their own bumps. They should poke it into their own bumps and thighs, I'd say. Guys, it's nicely boiling now. I let it boil for a long time. Hopefully all the impurities have gone, and I'm just going to cut any red bits if it's there, and then we're going to plate it up. So as you guys can see, it's just on the edge of it that it has these brown bits. Yeah, I was even thinking of chucking the whole thing out and just having the canned corn kernels. It's okay, I'm just going to use this because the rest of it seems to be fine, and I just bought this yesterday fresh from Woolworths. Alright guys, so I did the best I could in terms of taking out the red bits. I hope this is not one of those injected corns, but I've never seen something like this in a long time. I mean, never seen something like this, not even in a long time. Like, I've never seen something like this ever until today. And I've been boiling corn for many years now. So guys, goes to say, be careful of the food that you intake. Always cook it properly. Don't go have raw food. Like even veggies, I cook it properly, and then hopefully our Indian spices and masala will become the saving grace and remove the toxins that are left in there. Always boil food with vinegar, turmeric, or even coffee powder. No, I wouldn't recommend coffee powder, but vinegar, turmeric, fennel seeds and all, you know, cumin, so they all can detoxify the food. Do that. Even with vitamin tablets, I don't know if you guys saw, like, I think it was last year I made a video of me taking a lot of vitamins. I used to take a lot of vitamins. I am having the contraceptive, the birth control, on me as an implant, so I had put a video of that too long time back. So these days, even when I take vitamin tablets, it interacts, you know, with the hormones of the implant that the implant is giving out. So I haven't been feeling my best even taking multivitamins. So I stopped everything because we don't know what the hell is in there. They say it's all, you know, good for you, natural. But as I was growing up, we got our nutrients from food. Then we are taking extra intake because these days life is more stressful, and it's good to have that, you know, add to the lack of vitamins that we might not be taking with our daily intake, but we don't want it to become an overdose of things too. But I always like to take a daily multivitamin, but these days I stopped everything, guys. Just my intuition was telling me, just go natural as much as we can, cook the food we take properly, don't take all these medications, and not medications, I mean even, you know, by the western medicine, which is like what do I say, even multivitamins, you know. I don't even take herbs these days because they too interact in different ways. I mean, not natural herbs, I mean herbal medicines, you know, the tablets. You don't know what all they put in there. So all I do is take these natural herbs that I put into my food, like the normal Indian spices that we use. In terms of multivitamins too, I stopped all the adult ones because you don't know what's in there. You don't know which brand to trust. You know, the brands I used to take past 2 years ago have been discontinued for some unknown reason, and now they are promoting all these new multivitamins that have a lot of mix of herbs in there, a lot of rubbish which I don't even understand. So I'm going simple even for multivitamins. I still take multivitamins every day, except I take my son's multivitamin, the same quantity. I don't double the quantity. One gummy every day, kids multivitamin. My son takes one gummy for kids, I take one gummy for kids, and that's it. Just taking kids multivitamins. Even some kids multivitamins are not that safe. I was looking at this brand, I think it was called Curosos, something like that. They discontinued their kids multivitamin like that. I took the adults one, I didn't like it. So I'm just sticking to the one that my son has been taking for years. Just one multivitamin, kids, not adults at all. And that's all I take every day. That's it. That's enough. Because what we intake is very, very crucial to many things, including our hormones. And these days, things are not natural. We gotta be very careful what we eat. Okay? Oops, and unfortunately guys, I've run out of chaat masala, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. It was boiled in salt water. So that's it, guys. Basically, this is our lunch for today. Snapper fish with creamy salad and a corn. Sweet corn, I should say. Aryan, you ready to eat, my darling?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, look at this corn. Don't eat all these red bits if you find it, okay? Because I had to throw it. We don't know what it is. So guys, let's try eating this. That's my lipstick, by the way. That's not red corn, but it tastes alright, guys. Tastes alright. Bon appetit, okay? Let's enjoy our delicious creation. Oh, I'm not getting anything in my fork. Everything is running away from me. I'm walking away from the troubles in my life. Guys, this is so good. Ooh, fly! Go away! Now we're gonna have the snapper fish. Oh, the skin is very chewy looking. But yeah, guys, look at the fish. Masala snapper is so good. Tastes delicious, guys. Fish and creamy salad, and the fish has got skin on. It's nice. It's delicious. disappointing. Woolworths, what you doing to my corn, Woolworths? What you doing? Woolworths supermarket, your corn better be safe, okay? It tastes good.
Did you know a fact about these seeds I figured out?
Nice and juicy.
About when you squeeze the corn, it makes little juice.
It's a sweet corn juice. If you find any red bits on the corn, don't eat it. Sweet corn and fish and salad. Good lunch. So guys, on a final note, all I gotta say is that now I do regret, even though the corn didn't taste weird or anything, it tasted good. It tasted like what it normally tastes like. But since the color was suspicious, you know, if you feel food is suspicious without consuming it, best thing is to throw it. You don't even have to think about the money you spent on it. So I think that's something I should have done. So after eating, I'm regretting, but for the sake of myself and everybody else, I hope that corn was not syringed or poisoned by, you know, by whoever has been injecting food and things like that, because these days you see so many videos of meat being injected, fish being injected, everything. It's not at all safe, you know, and it's happening around the world to depopularize. But for the sake of our lives, let's hope that corn was not tampered with, and it was a natural, normal thing that tends to happen. But it's never happened when I boil corn before, so we don't know. Anyway, so that's that. And yeah, next time if I have doubts like that, I need to reprogram my subconscious, because you know, especially with Indians, we have the subconscious that, oh, don't waste money, just eat, it's okay, it's okay. No, and then just remove those little bits that are, you know, having the weird colors, but keep the rest. No, because even with bread, if you have even slight mold on one slice of bread, you got to throw the whole packet, because mold has deep roots that grow, and the whole loaf of bread, the whole packet is infected. You got to throw the whole thing. So today I did that Indian mentality thing, you know, just remove the bits that look weird, eat the rest. But I don't think that's the best way to go, even though I cooked it, you know, pretty well for a long time. But still, next time I'm going to reprogram my subconscious. I have to do that in today's world, that if something seems suspicious or off or wrong to our intuition, we throw it straight away, especially if it's food that we are consuming and things like that. Anything that's absorbed by our body, by our skin, even if it's a perfume, because these days everything is chemicals. I'm not being paranoid, but because of the things happening in this world since 2022, 2023, and the videos that are coming out and popping out, but it's clearly stating that this has been going on. So it has now become a reality, unfortunately, and we got to be careful. We really got to be careful. So that's why, guys, so stay safe, and that's all I got to say in terms of this. And hopefully next time my subconscious will not go, you know, and I need to Google and see if red corn is, like red bits on a corn is normal. I hope it is, y'all. I hope it is. I hope Woolworths is selling safe food and not tampered, dirty food items. Hope all of you enjoyed this video, and yeah, hope all of you are gonna enjoy your weekend. That's gonna come up soon as well. Take care, love y'all. Bye bye.